Hey everybody, it's Ricochet playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. Once again, we should have some pretty good action here today. I've already been, messing around in some of the lightning rounds where you can really pick up quite a few rewards if you do well. You've seen previous videos. I talk quite a bit about the strategy, and if you have time to play them, you should. It's a good way to get ISO and hopefully heroic tokens. If you finish in the top 100, you'll get at least a heroic every time. So we'll collect that. And rolling pretty good in the other areas of PvP right now. The high stakes event featuring 3-star Blade is open and got 1,200 points in it just a little bit ago. And I'm going to be shielded out in that event for quite a while. Hopefully I can hang on to that top 5 position in clearance level 9. There's some pretty good rewards. And if you guys haven't noticed, I changed my broadcaster icon a little bit for the Halloween week here. And a lot of different countries celebrate that. So if you're having something big planned, let me know. And that's why I thought I'd stream tonight and not tomorrow night, because we'll be trick-or-treating and handing out candy. So hopefully you guys are going to have some fun, at least get to a costume party or two, whatever. But I thought Taskmaster would be kind of cool icon to have for this remaining couple of days here before Halloween. So hey, this is going to be a 4-star character request event, a broadcast, a stream. So if you guys want to see a special, unique 4-star character in the Shield Simulator PvP action, I will definitely play them as you request them. Live on the chat is fine, and if you're watching this video later on YouTube, just post a comment below the video, and I'll do that next time and get your 4-star requests in action. Just keep in mind, I will play them along with 5 stars because my roster always queues 5-star teams against me, so I'll have to use them. Alright, let's take another quick look at Vicious Cycle is the next event that opens up pretty much real soon for a lot of you guys. It'll be tomorrow for me. Looking forward to that. And Ghost Rider can be a lot of fun since he's a 4-star in PvP. You don't get to do that a lot. So the Hunt is the story mode event that's open right now. Got an early jump in that one. We'll see if I can hold in a top 50 spot, maybe even top 20, since Wasp is boosted. She's one of my champions in the 5-star level. And Venom Bomb ended, and I somehow did sneak into a top 10 position for a really good reward there. And got 3 covers for Nebula, so now she is definitely going to be done and ready to be at 13 plus. Let's get into some action here in DDQ. We'll wipe out a few of these nodes and take a look at the Crash of the Titans. It's brand new today. We won't play it today. We'll play it later, but I'll give a quick review when we get down there. So the required character of the day is Doctor Strange, so these fights are not going to be very difficult. Let's go down to some 3 stars that might do well with him. Let's think about this for a second. He's got blue and purple, passive yellow, so red, green, black are the off colors. Let's do red, black, and then a solo green. Why not? This should be a pretty easy battle, especially if the enemies fire off powers. We're going to hit them back with Flames of the Falteens automatically with passive damage for about 2,000 plus each hit. Let's take on probably her first. Doctor Strange's blue ability, his stun, is probably arguably one of the best stuns in the 3-star class. I think it's best because it does a lot of different things. It doesn't just stun for 3 turns, but the color that you choose, it reduces AP by 3 each turn, and it does tons of damage each turn. So it does 3 things just because it's a, we call it a stun ability. Really does quite well. Let me move Taskmaster down here a little bit. It might be a little bit large of an icon for this. There is Eneos on the chat. I am streaming a lot earlier than usual. We got basketball and stuff tonight, so I thought I'd get in quick while the guys are busy. How's it going, man? Let me know if you're going to be on tonight also. So we've got 3-star Gambit in here, and I wanted to kind of show that he's Not rated real high, but I think he can do pretty good stuff. Let's hit Wolverine. He's got about 3,400 in health. Look at this hit from stacked deck. It's direct damage, and then it puts charge tiles on the board. It does injure your team a little bit, but 2,300 for that is pretty sturdy damage. And if we get just a little bit of red, we're going to be able to take him out. Or blue. Or green, if we get enough. Good. Eneos is going to stream later, guys, so that'll always going to be a good show. I'll try to catch that later on tonight myself. All right, so they were going to fire a power. I should have switched over because that was going to be a knockout blow. Took Wolverine out pretty quickly. We've got another shot from Gambit. Let's go ahead and just knock her out in one go here. And I can't believe we don't have our red ready to fire yet, but this thing's almost over. There it is. And we'll just hit a aces and eights for about 1,000 damage. And Raging Cajun Count does do tons of damage for a 3-star character. It's really quite heavy hitting for that level. And we'll win it with a Doc Ock green ability and move on to the next round. So I think for today, Eneos, we're just going to, after DDQ here, we got a bunch of tokens like usual. And then we're going to do the 4-star character choice in PvP. So if you requested one last time I didn't get to, or have been wanting to see somebody in action you might not have champed yet, or whatever you want to do, let me know, and I'll play them in the simulator, the Shield Season Simulator. I think it'll be fun to give them a run. I'll play them along with 5 stars, as you know, because that's what will be against all 5-star teams. But I will make a big point to showcase the 4-stars abilities. The challenge will be to use 2 of their color abilities during the match at minimum, and not use the 5-star characters' abilities that happen to be the same color as the 4-star. That's the challenge anyway. We'll see. Extra move in green. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. Nice. So I want to think about, let's give this guy a near knockout with stacked deck. Oh, that's a knockout. It charges those tiles, and the earlier you get those charged tiles on the board, the sooner you can build up your red and purple AP, because that's the color he charges. We'll go for our own blue mat. Oh, whoa, how would I set that up for a 5-shot? We almost have our green already, surprisingly. Yellow, blue. Look at that red. Sweet. Alright, this is a pretty good setup here. We got a shot from Armed and Dangerous. Let's turn on our animations for this. This is going to knock out the monster guy, stun one of the 2 remaining enemies, or actually the 3rd that comes in a lot of times gets stunned. Yep, there it is. Cool. Let's work on him. Matched away the enemy special. That's going to give me attack tiles. Love it. So what's the charge tiles remaining on the board? Green and yellow. I'm way behind on blue, so let's just get a natural blue shot here. We'll see if we can end the match with either Gambit's countdowns or Doctor Strange's blue ability. This should just about take him out. There it is with the attack tiles. Eneos, you're asking about Domino, the brand new 4-star character that has been announced to be released on Thursday, which is 2 days from now. And I did read up on her abilities, and they sound super cool. It sounds like she's going to be a real nice way to add tons of black AP to the board. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Probably go ahead and give Kingpin a hit. I know this does our own self team damage, and I can't believe we don't have our blue ready to fire off from Doctor Strange yet. That's kind of the fail in this match, but we're going to win really quick here. Raging Cajuns do so much damage, it's just amazing. I don't know why people don't rate... They don't really rate 3-star Gambit very high, but I think his purple is just incredibly strong. Let's go ahead and hit down to the Behemoth Burrito. Shuri is the featured character, so we're going to try to take on and win against this enemy team of a 2, 3, and 4-star character, only using Shuri's ability, so red is going to be super important, and then green, of course, as well. Let's target probably Wolverine first. I think Domino's abilities, you know, with her, is it her green ability that it's either green or red? Her black is passive, and I think it's her cheap 7 AP green ability that destroys up to 15 non-black tiles off the board. That's going to be crazy with how much new black tiles fall in the board, because her passive makes black tiles about twice as likely as other colors to come in. That doesn't mean you're going to get an avalanche of black, but they are going to be more likely. So if you did that and destroyed 15 tiles, you're going to get 15 new tiles in, and that's probably going to mean about 4 black that come in. But there's a lot of chances for automatic matches with the rest of the tiles that remain after that. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Let's play. We've got Vibranium Virtuoso ready to play. It's such a good ability. Or maybe I should do it when... No, we'll do it now. If you had special tiles on the board, it would definitely fortify them. And we're not going to have any because Shuri doesn't create her own. But check this out. She does damage when you hit a fortified tile in a match. We've got a lineup here with this yellow. And then I want to try to get green, but we need to take this now. Watch how much damage this does to X-Force Wolverine. Knockout, and then the next hit, 2100 damage on Magneto. Crazy. Alright, we need that green. While enough fortified tiles are on the board, it decreases the cost of our abilities, and we're already down to 3 fortified. If we had 4 on the board, we would have our costs decreased still. So we're going to try to get green and red naturally again. Got our green. Let's do this. We got a fortified match in red. That'll knocks Magneto right out of the game. And Shuri also increases the cost of the enemy's abilities. There's not much going on here. Let's go ahead and hit Twin Blasters. It'll destroy tiles on the board. If she was going to happen to, if she happens to hit a fortified tile in the random tile destruction, then it also stuns the enemy for 2 turns, I think, at this level. We've got a blue match ready to go. Let's take it this way, and that should do it. Good. Nice quick win. You can play Shuri with a bunch of characters that specialize in fortified tiles, like Main Event Hulk's Yellow, or a bunch of other characters that have fortified, Mr. Fantastic and such, and she can just be awesome. Reduces all of your ability costs, and so much damage when you have fortified tiles all over the place. So we're not going to play the Crash today, but I wanted to give a quick overview of it. Let me know how it's going for you guys. Czar is on the chat. How's it going, man? Good to have you on with Eneos and everyone else. In this fight with 5-star Hawkeye, we have to take him on with Mockingbird, and I think that's going to be pretty easy, because if you get 9 red, her bombshell is pretty much guaranteed to go off, and you really want to keep red away from Hawkeye, red and blue. I think when I play this, the first time I'm going to do it, it won't be today, but on my next video I think we'll do it. And I think the challenge would be that we want to try to win the fight by not even playing a single active ability. We'll try to trigger her passive to qualify us for abilities that get the job done. So I think that'd be a fun challenge. We'll do that in a couple of days. So good luck when you guys get into it. And other guys that stream MPQ do the crash and cover it pretty well, so make sure and check them out before I come back around to it. Well, we'll get into the verses in just a little bit with your 4-star character requests in the Shield Simulator, but for now, let's do some tokens. 47 standards. Let's do about 22 of these, leaving about 25 for next time or so. We'll quit as soon as we hit a 3-star in that range if we do. Four-star in PvP, are you asking for basically Iron Spider, the Infinity War Spider-Man Czar? I can do that for sure. I think I've played him before and it went really well. I'll have to think about who to partner him with, and it'll depend a lot on the enemy teams I can line up for him. He's a little bit harder to play with 5 stars because Infinity War Spider-Man needs to tank his own colors, making his own matches, you know, to produce the web tiles for his red ability to really shine. So we'll see. There we go. We got the 3-star, and it's Thanos. Guaranteed bonus is Cyclops right now, right about the time I was about to stop anyway on the standards. Very good. 16 elite tokens. Where did all those come from? There's a gold off the bat. Falcon. Okay. He's one of the characters on my list for getting close to a legendary token along his champ rewards. Probably not with that one, but a few more levels. Czar beat the crash on his first try with the 9 red from the bombshell hit. Congratulations. Hey, another bonus. Another Cyclops. I better check my list here. Let's see. I think I need one, maybe 2 more. If I get 1 more, I'll probably change my bonus hero. 3-star Gambit. Just played the guy and just got another bonus. Are you serious? Okay, I think I'll need to change my bonus hero to maybe Falcon. He's getting close. Let's stop right there. I know we just got a Falcon, and with the ranges here, I think with a couple more he's going to get to a level. Take that off of Cyclops, and yeah, he'll be a good candidate. 6 more tokens in the elites. Doing hot on the bonuses, man. Got a bunch of heroics. We got 18 or so. Another bonus. Good thing we changed it. There's Falcon. Could it possibly be a bonus? Nope. All right, good run in the elites. We'll come back to the heroics. We got 19 there. We're up to 118 latest legends. I cannot wait. It's almost Monday, the day that Wasp rotates out of latest and Cable moves in. And with all these command points, we've got about 270 draws, roughly, almost ready to pull. And at 273, that is the likelihood of getting 13 covers each, and no guarantee of color spread. But that's a decent amount of pulls, and hopefully we can do it a lot less than that with our viewer luck. So Nebula, all right, I don't have her champed, but I think I can try to get Nebula into a fight Eneos, and she's pretty much on my list to be level raised soon, but not quite yet. But I think we can get in a match with her abilities. That'll be a good challenge. High stakes, we got the first 3 tokens here. Let's see if we can get gold. Boy, man, we got better than gold. It's blinking gold. We got the 4-star from an event token. That's pretty rare. Nice job with the viewer luck, guys. 3, 2, 1. One of my favorites, Moon Knight, and I think that's a really good level for him. Let's claim that in. Wow, what a hit. More gold. Loki. All right, let's see what are the odds on a 4-star, 1 in 14, and we got him in 3 tries. Nice job. We have Magnetic Mayhem tokens left over from 3-star Magneto's versus event. I don't like to let them sit for too long. Got more gold. Torch. Wow, another one. Running hot, Gamora. So take a quick look here. Heroes for Hire, Mockingbird is the current Crash of the Titans, and the next challenger is, less than 5 days, is Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes. So if you didn't know that yet and need to plan leveling for him in the next few days, you probably need to get that prepared. Okay, here we are. Venom Bomb. We got a few tokens here, 5. We've already ran pretty good in this vault. Can we stay on a huge hot streak? Then we'll get into our versus action for a little while in the simulator. A lot of 2 stars. Come on, we can do better than that right here. I think that's it. Boom! Another support token. That's great because we had one already to go back to. So now look at that. We got 2 of the supports out of the 3 in this vault. Wow, that's crazy. And just Moonstone, we'll do the 100 hero point draw like usual. And I bet we get a 3-star. Nope, not this time. Halloween Horrors, I think I'm just going to do the one-time daily draws on this until this vault is gone tomorrow. I don't need anything in here too bad, but a couple of 4 stars are in there. Just a bullseye. We'll try it again tomorrow and see how it goes. And the Hunt is the event that just opened last night for me. You guys are probably already into sub number 2. Let's do the one-time pull. And we get a 3-star. Luke Cage, nice hit there. A couple of good 4 stars in here. I would not mind a Kingpin or another level on Nebula before it's too late. What else do we have here? Taco Vault. Oh yeah, I was going to mention this about the Taco Vault. Since it's now at the bottom of the release range of the 3 stars, meaning these are the newer 3 stars compared to the historically older ones released before, I'll probably pull a lot of these taco tokens, maybe all of them. Not today. We'll probably save a whole run for another video where we can do 80 plus of the tacos in one shot. But those are the 3 stars I could use more levels in than the other ones, so that's why we'll do it. Okay, we're going back here to the supports, and then we'll do the heroics. Got 2 support tokens here. It'd be really cool to unlock a new perk on any of these. Let's see what we can do. Duplicate level 2 support on the X-Jet. That's 7,000 red ISO. That's a huge bump in red ISO, but I'd rather get an unlocked perk level. Let's see if we can do it this time. Another dupe. Alright, well, that's a good amount of red ISO in one shot. That takes a long time to earn 7,000. Okay. Let's round things out in the heroics. Got 19, so at the odds in 1 in 16 for a 4-star, we're in pretty good shape, I think, to try to hit good. Let's go. Due for a gold, is it right here? Nope. Long streak at 2 stars, we'll snap it here. There it is, got a 3-star Rocket and Groot. Oh wow, that's great. What a cover for the Hulk. You'll see why in a little while when we add in these. Oh, we got a 4-star, and I clicked the button so fast I didn't get to build up to the excitement of it. Mr. Fantastic is the 4-star from a heroic token. Fantastic is right. Claim it. Nice hit there. I'm still thinking, man, at some point he should become the feeder for Silver Surfer 5-star. I'm not sure who would be a better feeder than that. Maybe. Oh man, it just seems too perfect. They're working on a lot of 5-star feeders from 4 stars, but there's just a few that were like, come on already. Another Luke Cage, I'll take that. Last token gets us a 2-star, so we'll do the daily draw. And it's gold. Worth it, absolutely. And it is Doctor Strange. So And another bonus. Perfect. Right on the last pull, we get those 2 3-stars. Nice job, guys. On the viewer luck, let's add this stuff in. It's been a couple days, so we got a lot of rewards to go through. Let's do it. 1 stars. 59 is 5,900 ISO. Let's go to the 2s, see if there's anything interesting. I don't think there's too much going on in the 2s right now. I'll work on them later. The 3 stars, we got to do a little bit of stuff, so bear with me. Let's add in the Sam Wilson couple that we have to go here with the bonuses. And I think the planning for him worked out real well. 1 more bonus hero and he will earn a latest Legends. Let's save that Doctor Strange and remember him. He's got 2 saved covers now and he's at 13. Keep that in mind. When we're done with the 3 stars, we're going to do something special. 8 command points for Luke Cage. Nice. Alright, let's go down to Rocket and Groot. Up to 247. 8 command, or is that another 8 command points to fly by that fast? Gamora. Human Torch moving up nicely, 237. Loki, 228 on my rebuild. A bunch of these are rebuilds like Sentry. 202. Let's go to Magneto. This will be a big level. 250 hero points and 2,500 ISO. Next level for him is a Professor X. Nice job. Let's go to Cyclops. I think he'll end 1 short of the legendary token as well. Yep, 238, 1 shy. I think we'll get him natural draw for him, or I'll switch bonus heroes when it works out. Let's go to Gambit. Recent rebuild on him. Thanos goes up to 240 for the 2nd time. I have a max champ that I will not sell. Another Doctor Strange saved cover up to 3. Bunch of Spidey in a row here, guys. Zara, I think you're right. To beat Mockingbird with Hawkeye would be pretty hard. But I guess, I don't know. She wouldn't stop you from getting blue. And his first is a 3-turn stun on his arrows. And his second is a big damage ability. So it could go either way. But I would rather have the fight with Mockingbird against Hawkeye. I think that is easier. She-Hulk goes up to 180. Let's go down to Blade. Got a couple of him in a row, just in time for the Halloween week. Hits 11,000 health at 212. All right. Vision from the DDQ yesterday or the day before. And Scarlet Witch, got a couple of her in a row, so she's nearing legendary token level here in a few more. Patch Wolverine, my recent rebuild for the 3rd time. And I think that's all I can do right now, but we need to handle Captain Marvel in less than 2 hours and then bank her other, or work on her other covers here. So let's add in these Hulk covers. These are really good rewards. Check it out. Totally Awesome Hulk for hitting 265, and we get the Max Champ level at 266 for the legendary on Hulk, and that is the 2nd time Hulk has been maxed, and that means this. We can sell one of our Hulks, since we have 2 Max Champed and I don't have to buy a roster slot. There it is. Just in time, hours away from losing covers on 3-star Captain Marvel. Hulk saved us. Sorry, wrong button. Let's go back. Recruit her into that slot. And I'll work on rebuilding Hulk someday when it works out, when I have covers that need a spot to go. And I'll keep my Max Champ Hulk and won't let him go. So that's a nice quick jump on rebuilding her Captain Marvel for the 3rd time. I think. Is it the second time for her? It must be the third, I think. I sold her at one point, so it's got to be the third. I wouldn't have sold her without a max champ. Yeah. Alright, so we have to worry about Daredevil in a couple of days. We'll get to that. And Bullseye. The other thing we wanted to do in the 3-star realm is champion a 3-star character, Doctor Strange. I want to do that so we can get all the legendary tokens that we can grab in time for Monday, when we go for Cable, Kitty Pryde, and Loki from the latest legendary store. That's going to add one more to the pile and champ a good character. So let's see. Definitely want to spec yellow up and purple down so I don't enter a match with him and be surprised why I had it that way. Alright. So we have 2 max champ Daredevils and more Daredevil covers in the queue. I'll handle that within the next couple of days. But let's go to the 4 stars. Here we go. Let's see. How many 4 stars do we have in here? 11. Let's start at the top with Totally Awesome Hulk. 288. Don't you think he should be the feeder for 5-star Banner? That just seems too obvious to me. Mr. Fantastic goes up to 291. Here's our Moon Knight. Is this the level I think it is? Boom, it is. Level 300 on Moon Knight. One of my all-time old school favorites. And he hits a legendary token. Very cool. Alright, we've got a couple of Drax in a row here from recent event rewards. And it's exciting as he approaches level 300 because he will generate a 5-star Star-Lord cover that I need in 3 more levels. Purple, I think, is coming up. Alright, let's go down to Deadpool. Level 319. Need one more level on him for a legendary. Emma. 278. And here we go. Let's train up Nebula's Green that I didn't have at 5 yet. Just in time to take her into PvP action. And her Blue, that was so hard to track down earlier. We finally get Warped Enhancements to level 3. She is at 13 covers. Awesome. And technically 14. I'll just save that other cover that we had banked. Perfect. Okay, well, she can be champed, but it's a little bit of a too much ISO now since I'm saving up to champion 5 stars. We'll see. 4 stars are done, and there's no 5s there. Good. Let's look at the back end of the 4 stars just to see where we're at with the remaining characters. Taskmaster's done. Nebula's at 13+1. And we're going to get Dazzler's black cover from this current event for a top 50 finish. Should be hopefully guaranteed, but got to make it happen. Alright, let's get into PvP action, guys. So, hey, quick thing about, I want to show you, Eneos, you're right about that cable support, but I want to show you guys something that you need to know about supports. And let me begin by saying, remember when everybody were bagging on supports saying, oh, these are dumb and they don't do anything? Do you remember what Rick was saying months and months and months ago in my previous videos? I'm saying, be patient, just wait, they're going to be good, just build them up and save them up and level them as you go, and they're going to be very helpful. I said that from the beginning, guys, and so everybody else was hating on them. I was like, they're a long game thing that are going to be pretty cool. But anyway, about that, don't forget one major thing. See how I don't have the shadowed supports and I do have the others, right? Move over to the shadowed supports. When you click on them, they are shown to you at level 250. They are not displayed at your opening levels. So as you look at the perks and you see, 75% and 85 or whatever percent chances, well, that's at full max level, which takes over, what, 700, 650, 800,000 red ISO to get there. So not only that, but, that's for all the perks. So don't be confused when you look at these supports, and they're always, when you click on them, they're displayed at level 250, max level to 5 tiers. Just, they are awesome, but don't be, misinformed by looking at the highest level they can get to immediately, because it'll take a long time to get there. But yeah, some of the supports are doing real well, and I've got red ISO to move them up if needed, and I definitely need to get some of that red ISO working for me. So anyway, I wanted to point that out so you guys are careful. Well, let's look for a match that we can get Infinity War Spidey into. It'd be really cool if we could queue up a team with Peter Parker on it. He would really help out our efforts there. Let's jump a few and see if we can get him. Get a Parker team queued up. Ooh, I want to save that team though. Let's see. Do I say let's see too much? I think I do. Probably okay and stuff like that too, and Just gonna try to look around for a Peter Parker team, which makes our Spider-Man shine a little bit. Not probably gonna find him, so we'll just get into a team that I think we can make work. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here, I think. Kill Power is on the chat. How's it going, my friend? I've got a little bit of PvP action going right now, and we're going to get into some 4-star and 5-star mixed character teams. I think what we'll do is probably bring Hawkeye along for his blue ability, and just to be on the safe side, let's bring in Okoye, and then we'll go down to Infinity War Spider-Man. See if we can get a good use out of this guy. Oop, there we go. So Spidey has a green and red active ability. He should tank blue, and I hope green. I'm not sure if he will tank green or not. I know he certainly will not tank red. Oh, he doesn't tank green either. So, oh man, he doesn't tank any of his colors. What a rip. Thought he would get blue. Alright, well, I think we can still get the most out of this guy since the big ones tank his colors for him. Let's go for a lot of red and blue. Spidey's blue is passive, but if we get enough green, we'll be able to spam the board with web tiles before we play his red anyway, and I think that'll be fine. So we'll play our blue to get countdowns from Hawkeye, and then that'll build up a little bit of red for us as they expire from his passive. Okay, so we've got our blue ready to play. It looks pretty safe on the board. That'll be a nice stun. I think stunning Hawkeye is probably the smarter move here, since he's got the cheapest abilities against us. 3-turn stun. We've got our red ready to play for Spidey when it works out. Let's go ahead and play the next arrow, which will be a nice... I know I had a 4-shot of white there, but I took the red. I think the red's going to come in real handy. Hawkeye needs a fortify. Oop, I'm sorry about my icon there. Slid up on top. Alright. So, Enos, I agree with you there that I hope they do something to like DDQ eventually, where you can earn legendary tokens a little bit faster. And there's a green match that'll get some webs on the board, since Okoye is stunned. That's so cool that Spidey can dodge damage when there's webs on the board and he's hit by a power that does damage. So we're up to 19 red. We'll get over 20 here, and then I need to get green going. Oh, we lost our... How in the world did we lose that blue countdown? I thought we were going to be safe with it. Alright, I know this team is taking a little while to run through, but we're just about ready to start playing a lot of our abilities. Whoa. Nice extra move there. Let's do this again for sure while we can get a critical match with those team-ups. Let's go for... How do we want to do this? There's a couple of different ways to get the team-up matches. I don't like to leave them a match 4, but this critical match with team-up is going to hit hard. 10,000. Nice. Alright, here we go. So Daredevil's a really weak... Oh man, we don't have enough green yet. But here we go, got it. I think I also say here we go too often. Anything else? At least I'm aware. That doesn't mean I'll be able to stop, but at least I'm aware of it. We've got Spidey's abilities ready. Let's go yellow and then blue. Let's let Okoye come back from this stun. Oh man, they got a way to hit their hand-to-hand tile. That's so funny. Lucky. Spider-Man is stunned somehow. Come on, how can we do this? Let's go here. Nice drop. Alright, are we ready? Man, Spidey's still stunned. Okay. Well. I'd like to get rid of that protect tile if at all possible. There, I think we should do that. Let's go for... We probably don't even need to. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do Spidey's green for Thwip Thwip Pow. It puts a bunch of web tiles on the board. If they happen to hit an enemy special, it locks them. If it happens to hit one of your special tiles of any sort, it'll actually fortify them. And with those web tiles on the board, it adds to the damage you get from proportional punch. And I love this animation. Here we go. Knockout of Daredevil. We can play that again. Let's go for proportional punch a second time. 2 enemies knocked out with proportional punch from Infinity War Spider-Man for the win. Nice job. We will try to get Nebula in a fight here that we can hopefully win with her. She's not champed up, so it's going to be tough, but doable. What's the team that I thought we'd have a decent chance with from her? We'll take on this team. We've got to be big on green. So let's go down. Nebula is really low level for me since she hasn't been... well, she's level 209. Working on her way toward being champed soon enough. Let's see, where are we here? Went right past her, didn't I? How do I do that so often? There we go. So, what 5 stars should we use along with Nebula's power? She's got a blue, and mostly we're going to get good damage out of her red and green. So if we have... Man, this might be a big time challenge. Let's keep Okoye in the match, and let's bring in... can we play with our Kitty Pryde here? She's not leveled up very much. And but she will increase the value of our special tiles quite a bit. Let's do it. This would be a good challenge here. I'm going to boost colors so that we have a good chance of getting these abilities done. And you know what? I'm going to boost everything. Team up also. That'll just help our odds. Okay, so I think we better start taking on Nico, because if they get enemy specials out, she's gonna start buffing them very quickly. The Nebula powers are red ability adds a bunch of it. It does direct damage plus adds attack tiles. Her green ability does team damage based on how many special tiles are on the board. So, let's see, white and white, you just can't pass that up. We're going to have to keep purple away from Daredevil and Nico. We don't have an active purple user on our team. I might have messed that up. I really wish I had Kitty Pryde's purple ability. I don't yet, but I plan to in about 6 days. On Monday. We'll see though. Match damage, we almost have Nico taken care of. That's a really good thing. So let's get a little more red. There's our stun. I was afraid that might happen sooner than I wanted. And we have our Grim Efficiency ready to play. It costs 8. We gotta focus on green though. Knockout on Nico. Perfect. Okay, we're in much better shape now. I gotta keep green away so that Banner doesn't transform against us. I'm gonna play where's Okoye at? She needs to heal more than I need to play Kitty's yellow for projectiles. So we'll get there. Oh, they have enough green to transform. We're in big trouble. Unless we can take Hulk out so super quickly here before he moves into Hulk mode. We have a chance at this. We're going to heal Okoye up. We have... Let's get green. We could find a way to get... Daredevil played the green that would be required to transform Banner into Hulk, so that helps us out actually while we're running a little bit behind on some of our other colors. So I run supports on a lot of characters. I have every support I have, I do have it equipped on somebody. A lot of them are equipped to villains that I don't get a lot of use out of. Man, Okoye is taking a beating with these attack tiles. Are doing way more damage than I thought they were going to do. We need to get... Well, green doesn't have to wait for red. The red creates attack tiles after the damage, and you just get more attack tiles depending on how much green you have. So I'd really like to get one more green to get more attack tiles, but I might be running out of time. So let's play Grim Efficiency. It's damage plus attacks on the board. Thank goodness Okoye could add a lot to that. And Kitty Pryde is going to buff the strength of our attack tiles every turn. We might lose Okoye here before we can even get her saved. This might be a losing battle, but so surprised we got her knocked out. Let's get Kitty hit with a purple shot. She lives through the hit. That's so funny. Oh, we just can't find a green match to make this happen, though. That would be a knockout blow of him, but we're going to lose Okoye. Rough deal. 1 AP short. Well, maybe she'll live through it if we knock these 2 attack tiles out. Nope. Let's play another Grim Efficiency for more attack tiles. And this might be a rough deal, Eneos, so I thought I had a good team, but I didn't heal Okoye before the match, so that might have been my big mistake. We finally have our green ready, though. We're going to be able to play Nebula's ability, so you at least can see her effects. Let's play Galactic Rage. It does team damage, and it adds damage for every special tile you have. So this might do quite a bit of damage, even for her early levels. If we had Okoye, it would do a lot more. 4,500 team damage for an under-leveled character is really pretty good. So let's let... We're not going to win this easy fight. Sorry, guys, but I'll try not to cry, and we'll just do our best here on the very end. Should have been a lot more careful on the black I let the enemy get. I just couldn't think that Banner's black created those strong attack tiles. So we didn't get the win on this one, but we did pretty good. Banner was champed, and we got him down to 1,200 health. We lose 2 points. I don't know how we're going to make that up. That's going to be tough. So on my supports, I'll take a quick look at them here while we can go back. Chimichanga is really good. I've moved that around onto a couple different characters, but right now it's on Okoye because I think it's on her. It's at tier 3 where the supported character makes a red match. There's a 19% chance to gain 1 red AP extra. So 1 in 5 times you make a red match, you get the extra red. And I can level that up a bunch, and I might do that here pretty soon. Plus with the chances for special tile fortification, she doesn't make her own, but I always play her with characters that do. So that's probably one of my most important ones, next to Korg, is a huge support for 5-star Thor. It's awesome. I leveled it up quite a bit to the point where his yellow goes from his third color, hits almost as much as a top color on other characters. So I leveled it up a bunch, and whenever you play a Thor ability, you get a very small protect tile because of it. But that's important because if you get to the point where you fire off Thor's yellow a second time after the repeater's out, it converts all protect tiles to huge level strength strike tiles. So even the strength 59 protects jump up to 700 plus strength strike tile from his yellow. So that's the important part with Korg. It's really good. Sharon Carter I put on 5-star Infinity War Cap to raise his red up, so he tries to tank red over Thor to keep Thor from getting damaged too much while he's under 50% health. And Hydra Henchman is a 4-tier support. I have it on Thanos to increase his to increase his green and black match damage. Element Guns is on Daredevil because Daredevil creates a lot of strike tiles. Element Gun has a chance to create an attack tile, and so that tiny attack tile would carry all the strike tile damage with it. It's awesome. And Quantum Realm was created during the Ant-Man and Wasp specials that were going on. I only have tier 1, but at the start of the battle there is a 22% chance to gain 5 purple AP. So 1 in 5 battles I start with a ton of purple ready to go. That's equipped onto any 5 or 4-star character that has a important purple ability. But recently I have just switched Vibranium Ore over to Okoye because as you get match 4s, it creates a very small protect tile. Again, a lot of characters can use that, and some other effects here for extra damage and stuff. So I think supports are really catching on now that we can gain red ISO at faster levels than ever before. So it used to take way too long. Full Bottle Cuervo's on. How's it going? We've got time for 2 more PvP matches. Do you guys have another 4-star character? Oh, now we find a Peter Parker team. Of course. See, the reason I wanted to find him is because he would be adding a whole lot of web tiles to the board, and that would have made our Spidey hit a lot harder, a lot sooner in the match. But I think everything went pretty well in that fight, not the last fight. Let's search around here here's a good team to play. So who could we take on? I want to get into a Gambit match with Black Bolt for a little bit of Gambolt action, and a character who can do pretty well with charge tiles as well, and kind of fits the bill. I think Jubilee is underrated And we won't be able to use her purple here because of Gambit, and I do really like her purple. But her green, well, you know what? We don't even have to use Black Bolt. We can just use a different 5-star because she'll create charge tiles with green. So let's go green, red, purple. So black, blue, yellow would make more sense. Let's see if we can win with Wasp, and this will be a real challenge team against this group. Let's go. So be thinking of any other 4-stars you want to see in action, and we'll do it. Let's take on Goblin first. He can be pretty dangerous. We can't run the risk of having anybody getting knocked out because of court death against us. Sorry, I'm trying to place my icon there. Alright. Jumping out to red. Oh, and Gambit tanks green. Interesting. I forgot about that. Wasp is... I should have done that match myself. Wasp is kind of a challenge every time you play her. I don't think she's designed the way the developers intended. But we might be able to get some effects out of her yellow and blue. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think... let's get green. One more green AP and then we can start our big action with Gambit. There it is. There's our green. So the reason Jubilee's good on the team because she has much less health than the target enemy almost every time in this matchup. Man, I do want to get green, but there's a nice move otherwise. Now we'll take it. We got to get started here. So when she has less health than the target enemy, she does additional damage with her passive yellow ability. It's not much, it's like 500 at cover level 3. But once we get charge tiles on the board, and if there's 4 of them at all times, then anybody on her team is going to do additional damage when they have less health than the target enemy. So let's start this out with Jubilee's Roman Candle. A little bit of team damage, but it charges tiles on the board. If the enemy team had special tiles out, those would be converted to the charge tiles. Now we can do our aces and eights round. We've got a whole bunch of red. This does pretty good damage and earns AP for the hit. Does okay damage. Let's play Sting Operation. It's a AP steal as well, and now we got enough red again to play aces and eights. This should be just about a knockout blow for Goblin on our next turn, and he's out. Just like that. So let's play Raging Cajun. Just count down tiles that do tons of damage, about 10,000 each. 9,800 or so for the level I have him at. I think it's a great ability. Let's go with blue. And now there's a bunch of red. I was hoping we were going to get the charge tile matches out of it. Play Sting Operation again. We're going to steal black. Nice. We can play black right now. Or should I wait? Well, let's wait for Wasp to take a little more damage first. And we're going to do a bunch of damage to Thanos right here. Should have let Wasp take that damage. That would have been smarter because she has the health steal coming right up. 27,000 damage from that hit run of countdowns from Gambit. Just, I don't know why people think he's destroyed. He's not nearly as good as he was before, but he's definitely not destroyed. Let's play Pain Index. We've got two Wasp tiles on the board. That's going to steal health and give it back to Wasp. That's fine. And we're going to match one away because we have more coming. Right there. Alright. Almost ready to play green again. We're going to get the knockout on Thanos here in a second. more strike tiles. That's actually interesting because now if Phoenix plays her ability that puts strike tiles on the board, she'll actually create a bunch of attack tiles for me because there's too many specials. So, she doesn't have enough red to do it, and I probably don't want to let her get there. Yeah, we probably don't want to let it. Let's get a knockout blow on Thanos. Now we don't have to worry about Court Death. We can play Roman Candle again, take away some of those strike tiles. More charge tiles. Raging Cajun would overwrite any that we didn't. And we might as well play Call the Swarm, destroy a whole bunch of tiles surrounding those. And I was hoping for a little more board shake than that, but we almost have Phoenix taken care of already. Let's see. It would be classic to win with Wasp, but let's see if we can do it. Nope, we can't. Raging Cajun, we're ready to go. That was a major team challenge, and we won pretty easily, honestly. I think the team composition worked out reasonably well, guys. Gambit damage, Gambit damage on his purple countdowns for the 3-star or the 5-star is just fantastic. I just can't say enough about it. And the only problem with Gambit after his rework is worrying about the repeater tile, and getting charge tiles on the board in the first place. It's a waste of red to do it himself. If you have somebody else on your team or the enemy team to get the charge tile process going, he's great. Still. So who do we want to get in for our last fight? Hey, Full Bottle, you're right. I forgot it's already tomorrow where we get the covers from Champion 4-star Ghost Rider for the 5-star. That's perfect timing. I think I'd just get one. It'd be nice to get Ghost Rider up to level 300, but I don't think I can do that anytime soon. I wish those covers were coming after our Horde pull. I might have them up there. So what 4-star should we get into to our last fight? Did you guys make any other requests that I missed? And then it'll be our last fight for the night. Let's do... Who would be fun here? Nico was boosted in the PvP event. I think she was pretty good. You know what? Let's do a Mockingbird battle. I think that'd be kind of fun because she can earn us free abilities for our 5-star characters. Who should we bring along? Maybe the ones that have a little bit more expensive abilities, since getting them to fire off would be great. Let's go maybe Jessica. She'll need a health pack, and so that's red, black. Should we go with Thanos here? Purple, green. He's getting his green off on a pass. Yeah, that might be kind of interesting. Let's give it a try. And let's go. We got to be careful with blue because of Gamora on the other team. And I think we'll be able to handle this team pretty easily, but you just never know. I'm going to get a jump on blue. They got 2 match 4s in a row. That's going to earn us Opportunist AP, 3 AP in those colors that they just got match 4s in. That's awesome. Didn't even have to do anything to get that. But now we're going to try to watch the match 4s that they get a little more closely because I don't want them to build up any powers. With all that AP. Alright. So let's go black. Found an evidence tile already. That's going to knock Gamora out on our next turn. Perfect. Let's do it with red. Now we don't have to worry about blue on the enemy team at all. Getting lucky. Court death damage. Oh man, too good. So there's a match 4 in team up right there, and we only have 2 team ups. So a lot of times what I try to do is look around the board and say, is there a way for me to jump up to the 6 AP I need so that when they get the match 4, we'll qualify for a free ability? Well, we don't have a way to do that, so I better take the match 4 anyway. Another evidence tile right here. Let's hit Okoye with it since she doesn't have enough yellow to heal. Got a bunch of red AP going. Alright, Mockingbird. I don't really want to have her up front by making a match, but that red and yellow would be too good. Let's do it. 5-star character match damage is just killer on these 4 stars when you try to play against them. So Jessica Jones' red ability is fantastic, but let's try to get some work out of Bombshell. Creates 2 countdowns at cover level 5, and it does just an insane amount of damage when that goes off. I want to show you something fun. Let's play Bombshell again. So while you have 2 iterations of Bombshell on the board, you can get them both to go off if you're lucky on the same turn, or on the first turn of it. So I want to try to get I'd love to get them to fire off a free ability for me. We'll see if we can get that going. Was this the evidence tile? Man, let's win in an amazing fashion. Let's just knock Okoye out right here. Cord Death. And we're going to have Bombshell win this match for us right here. Wow, we didn't even trigger a free ability. That was all natural AP. Crazy win. Good job, Mockingbird. Good luck in the Crash of the Titans with her for this 5-day cycle, guys. I have to end it there. It's time to run the boys to basketball practice as soon as they're ready to go. So I'm going to run out and have to end it there. Guys, if you need more MPQ on Twitch, make sure you hit up eneos04 killpower 559. I always forget the numbers there. And Kevin 8-Bit Forever and Adam 0519. Those guys stream on Twitch all the time and have videos you can like and follow. Please do so. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can watch Artem and Mr. MPQ on YouTube, plus like and follow our videos there. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night. I'll be back and catch